Okay, so hello there. Let's start playing with stories. The Artbreeder is like an amazing tool. I Once you log in, you're gonna find a page that has like everything. You just go to the thing that says start, and then that'll log you in. Um, Artbreeder is amazing because like you can create build. I'll just show you some of the things I've made. So like, look at these buildings. Like, what is that? Who lives there? Who lives there? And what are they doing there? Who lives there? Whose house is that? Like, is this a church with catacombs that connect to an underground tunnel system in the surrounding caves? And who lives in the caves and what do they do there? Like, is it crystal mining? Are they hiding something? Are they refugees? Like, who lives in the underground caves that connect to the catacombs that go into this church? So, and this is an interesting like building. What is that? Who lives there? Who built that? Maybe there's like a super secret order of witches or something that lives there, and they like learn, they study and pass down a secret, like mystery school knowledge or something like that. And you could make up what that mystery knowledge is. Maybe this is a tavern. This is an inn, and travelers meet there. So anyway, okay. All right. Anyway, I'm getting a little lost. Okay. What else can you make? You can make. So I'll show you portraits in a second. Here are landscapes. Um, Upload a landscape, animate a landscape, compose a landscape. So these are some ones that I've made recently. Like, what is this island and what's there? Maybe it's a super secret. I love the secrets. Sorcery school. Another school. And they need to be that far out because maybe first of all, like, they don't want prying eyes, but also like maybe their magic is so strong that they really need to have like a lot of distance from people, and then the water cuts the magic. It slows it down so it can't like run amok or something like that. And then having that there, then water is kind of like the secret to stopping the sorcerer's magic. And what's happening here, like what is that? Are they like doing some kind of like communication, or is a ritual happening in this building in the middle of the night? Like, who knows what's happening? Anyway, I'll show you more about how to create those later. Buildings, did I show you that? I did. Characters. Okay, so here are some characters that I've made, and I actually did this whole video already, but I didn't have any sound, so that's a little annoying. Here you can, and that's an interesting character. Okay, let's use this character, and let's use this weirdo, and let's use another one. These don't work very well if you mix super odd ones, I've found. So let's just see what we get here. Oh, cool. 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 Okay, see how this is all like kind of the same dress? Oh, pretty. Maybe these are all women in the same mystery school, or they're like, they belong to the same profession, and that's kind of like the clothing is an indication of their profession. I think these look like sorceresses, but like undercover sorceresses. Maybe these are like apprentice or journeyman sorceresses, and when they get more advanced, maybe then they start like leveling up in the intricacy of their outfits. Also, these are a great base. You can take them, put in your avatar if you are able to do like digital animation or photo collage and that kind of thing. And then you can get things from stock photos and do collage. You can even put these people in the landscapes I just showed you, and create a whole like class of people. Here are the techno mages. What else have we got here? Oh my goodness, I have a cat clawing her way up my pant leg. Because he wants to sit in my lap. Okay. Ow! Ay. Hey, Romeo. Romeo. Okay. Anyway, so what are these? Maybe these are like fighter women, or maybe they're traders, maybe they're merchants. What do you think these women wear? Do. Who are these people? These guys look like assassins. And this guy looks like maybe a thief. What do you think? He looks like a dark sorcerer, and he looks like a pirate. What do we got here? Okay, and what is she? Okay, she is a member of the Imperial Militia. That's what I think. And so is she. These are Imperial Militia. What are these? What's she? She is a witch. Witch. This is maybe the outfit of a particular witch school. What are these? Maybe these are, some kind of courtesan healers or something like that. Like they heal through sexual intimacy, and their art is healing with intimacy. Okay, here we got some techno girls, cyberpunk girls, maybe. All right, cool. Now let's see what we got. Yeah, let's go into portraits. This is the fun one. I'll show you also how to animate. It's a little very tedious. I can't believe I have to do this video over again, but it's worth it. Okay, so I'm going to show you something really quickly here. Look at these faces. These are all really standard. Even though she's Asian, like she still somehow has a very standard face, and the men have the same standard face as the woman. Somehow it's like very much the same. And this is kind of like the dross of Artbreeder. It's kind of like I actually get annoyed when I see faces like this. Um, it's just so bland. Like they really don't. I don't know. It's just like they're a model of a beautiful human. They're not an actual beautiful human. Like they don't really get there for me. This is kind of interesting. That's kind of cool, right? I think so. Um, some of mine don't always turn out amazing. Like I think she's cool. Like she looks like an actual human. Not like what somebody imagines a beautiful human to look like. He's interesting. Anyway, so one of the things I don't like about Artbreeder is that, like, yes, you can recognize what has been made on Artbreeder, but it has its own art. Like, this is like beginner stuff as far as I'm concerned. Like, it's really easy to make a beautiful, bland, beautiful face. It's so easy, and you're gonna see a lot of that. Um, so I tried to have like really unique faces. Like this is a totally different kind of guy. I don't like this one. That was an early one. That's completely different. She's weird. She's weird looking and different. And then like I made these as indication, like examples. I was trying to teach in the video before this, but there was no audio, so I couldn't use it. Like this, he doesn't look like a normal like that bland. She doesn't look bland. She's really beautiful and interesting. Like I feel like she has a story. I can see there's some story there, and I want to know her story. And I want to know her story. She, I like her. I think she's interesting. Is she a little bit more? She's like more realistic looking and beautiful. So these are some older ones that I did. Yeah, here's the behind the scenes. That was a weird one. These are early ones. I think she's super cool. I love these with the kind of like crackled skin. She's one of my favorites. I love her. Oh, I love her. She's got like violet eyes and like, what is this? Like honey pink hair. I like her too. She's cool. Um, she looks crazy. She looks crazy and angry. Like she went through some shit and she has lost her mind. And whoever she's looking at has better watch the F out. What else have we got here? He looks like I like him. He looks really gentle. Like he looks compassionate. What is it like? But is he tough? Like yeah, I mean he's tough, but he's also he's like he looks like he's a good soul. He's an AI generated like non-being, but still he looks like cool. Okay. Um like she's a weirdo. I like just a little bit of weird. Like give me a little bit of weird, okay? Cuz that's what I want. I like a little bit of weird. Otherwise I get bored. All right, so this is the thing that I made in the last animation. I will show you just really quickly how to do that later. Okay. Now let's go to create. Let's create some faces. I'll show you what I've made recently. I was doing some custom ones like these. I was creating for you guys to kind of see what can be done with this. Those ones I made today, like you can see, I made it 42 minutes ago and then these I made 2 days ago. These are part of a custom that I was making for a honey colored person. And this is the one that they chose. So I just gave a whole bunch of variations, and then we can, if we're for the custom avatar, we can narrow it down from there. Like she looks a little bit like young Chloe Sevgeny, right? She looks really powerful. Doesn't she look powerful? Like there's something like, she could be evil. She could go in a really bad direction, but and she might, but who knows? And he's like a cutie. I like her. I like her. I like feel sad for her, and I don't know why. I like him. This is a young set. Okay. Anyway. Badoop, badoop, badoop. Let's see, what was I doing here? All right, where was I? Okay, let's create some people. Let's start with her and her, and maybe someone with freckles. Let's do a freckle person. Maybe we can get some freckles in here. Oh, yep, we got some freckles. But I like a little bit of fantasy. So let's increase the style here. Let's do a little bit of style and let's do face. Yeah. Yay, we got freckles. Yay. Okay, let's do more style. Wait, do we like this person, you guys? Green eyes, red hair, and freckles? Yes. Okay. Okay, you know what, you guys? I don't want this style. I don't want the red hair. Let's see if we can get a different color of hair. Oh, I like. Okay, so that is how you make things. You can also do things like make them more happy. Maybe try giving them blue eyes or like not blue eyes. Maybe let's do blonde hair. Let's do a little bit of makeup. You can just have fun with it and see where it goes. And then maybe let's make it male, masculine. What do we get here? Okay. All right. Let's take out the gender gene. All right. Okay. Is that kind of like a red-haired Rihanna? Like a little bit? Let's keep red-haired Rihanna. Oh, speaking of Rihanna, okay, check this out. You can go to create portraits and upload. You can upload famous people. I'm not going to show you who I uploaded because then you'll know who my celebrity crush was. And I don't want you to know that because it's very embarrassing. It's humiliating, actually. So I will never reveal this. Oh, and I wanted to show you another thing. So see here, like this is kind of like blue hair, short blue hair. These look all kind of like almost like they're from the same race and culture, right? Like blue hair, darker toned skin, maybe like more Asian features and androgynous. So, what if you could make a race here that is genderless until they choose a gender at their at like in their mid to late teens or something like that, kind of like after they and when they're ready to reach their reproductive age, they choose a gender, and this person is transitioning into female, or not they're transitioning from agender to female, agender to female, agender to male, and then this is like an agendered child, and this is an whatever. And maybe, why do they all have short hair? You could create a cultural reason for that. I don't know, maybe long hair attracts bad spirits or something. I don't know. Or maybe they like to keep their hair cut because their hair confers some kind of power, and they put it in some kind of like magic elixir that they feed to the earth, and the earth makes their crops grow. You know what I mean? So you can create culture around these types. There was one that I made that was like they were kind of Asian looking, and had blue tinted skin, and I was going to call them the blue travelers, and I think I will still, and I'll share that soon. Okay. So you can see how like these are not the normal kind of like bland faces that you saw before. Like these are really unique. They're beautiful and striking. Like any of these people would be considered beautiful. Like she's beautiful. She's beautiful, like adorable. She's gorgeous. She's really beautiful. I think she's beautiful. Like I think these people are really beautiful, but they're not like that bland kind of cookie cutter beautiful. You know what I mean? There was another one that I made. She looked like a German. Oh, I didn't save it, maybe. Maybe I did. Actually, maybe it's here. It's the child of this person. Did I make a child? Nope, I didn't. Oh, maybe I did. I made all of these from him. I like these a lot. I, I like them a lot. So, yeah, if you go and you click on the picture, you can see their children. This one has no children. She's brand new. I just made her. So, this is how you make an age animation. Go to age and reduce it. Save. You need to make you need to make every frame. Let's do one more. Okay, good. Then let's add a gene. I like the child gene. Let's use this one. You want to go up because you're increasing this gene. And one thing I'm not doing here, because like I just went through this process and it's really tedious and I don't enjoy it. Is I actually often go by increments of like 0.05 with the little, like the young ones, because I don't want like this area to change too drastically or it gets blurry in the animation. So instead of having like a big jump from like 0.1 to 0.2, what you can do is like have a small jump and then make that frame last a shorter time. Okay, so that's enough of that. And then cancel that out, choose back to normal, hopefully. So we're going to, let's just like, yeah. So then let's have her get older. That was drastic. All right, anyway. I think it didn't quite reset properly. We got it. Cool. She has like gray eyes and like magenta hair. That's so cool. I just like love it. Okay, so once it starts to kind of get crinkly and white, like I like to actually not use the age up. I like to use a different gene, which is wrinkles. This one. And you really should wait for it to process before you start do it again, or it's going to look identical, pretty much. There we go. Okay, let's now go to portraits, animate. So this is the one that I made before. So you can see there's 0.5. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. There's 22 frames, and they're mostly at 0.5 seconds, but there's like some here, 2, 2, 2. Just because these are kind of the maturity ones, I like to have those be a little bit more, but like 0.5 on the ends, 0.5 on the ends. So like you put in the number of seconds here. And you can see because like there's, you can see that because the, I hate that feature. So as you can see, this looks like almost identical. And that's a pretty tedious part. You have to get like very, very minute changes in this area. Otherwise it gets blurry when you're doing the motion. So instead of having like a big jump in the image, you just have like small increments and have it be on for a small amount of time. So let's watch the whole thing. I already generated it. Yeah, he's a cool one. Okay, so I already did that one. Let me just make one real quick for you guys of the one that I just did. I don't know if it's going to be any good because it kind of didn't do like a lot of like the young ones. Where does it even start? Like this looks older. All right, here we go. We start here. Start with the youngest one. You can also do an age progression backwards, which I've done, and people like it. It's interesting. I had one go viral that was an age backwards one. And see, this one doesn't have as many frames, so it might not be as smooth. But let's check it out. Okay, and as you can see, like 2 seconds each is mega boring. Fuck. Okay. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Here we go. All right. Let's do 0.5 for these guys. And you can only go down to 15 seconds because you want it to maybe you want to have it on TikTok or something like that. You know what I mean? And then the minimum you can have is like, let's do that one. Let's try that. That's getting kind of boring. It's better if you have like double the frames and they're all 0.5 seconds. that got boring, and I feel like people are just gonna, if it's on TikTok, people are gonna stop viewing it about like here because they're like, okay, anyway, I saw what I needed to see, and then your image is not gonna go viral. All right. Um, yeah. So that's pretty much everything. You can create characters, you can create portraits and like collage them onto here. You can then take the character and then put them in a scenery with a building, and then tell a story. If you have the digital art abilities, or you can learn them. It's a fun opportunity to learn them, or just have a character and tell us what the profession is, or have a portrait and tell us who this person is, and then tell us what happens in this building and whatever. And if you do share, your creations, tag the Sovereignty, and tag this at the Sovereignty also, so that I can see it, and I'll share your creations, and I'd love to see what you guys do. Share it in the Discord. Share it in the drop your story thread, and we can all like share our worlds there, and that's how we can get started in our collaborative storytelling universe. Okay, thanks a lot. I'm so excited about this. I'm so excited to hear about what is happening in your inner real world and your imagination, and exploring and sharing it and playing in it together. Okay,